Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. This is a look into the energy around someone who might be coming into your life or who could already be present in your world. Not all messages will resonate with everyone, so take what speaks to you and leave the rest. But you guys, what I'm picking up on here is strong energy around a masculine presence. Someone who seems like they could have significant influence in your life, someone whose presence might shift things for you in major ways. And when I say powerful, I don't just mean financially or professionally, though that could be part of it for some of you. I mean powerful in presence, in character, in the way they move through the world. Someone who probably commands respect wherever they go, who seems to have their life together in ways that might inspire you or challenge you to level up yourself. Let's explore what's coming through about this person, what kind of power they might carry, how they could show up in your life, what meeting them might mean for your journey. Take what resonates. You know your situation best. This is just energy I'm sensing. So let me start with what powerful looks like in this context, because that word means different things for different people. For some of you watching, this seems like someone who's financially stable or successful, not necessarily a billionaire, but someone who's built something, who probably has resources, who might not stress about money the way a lot of people do. Someone whose financial security could provide stability you haven't experienced before, who might be able to offer you experiences or opportunities you couldn't access on your own. For others, this power looks more like influence. They might be well connected, known in their field, respected in their community, someone whose name opens doors, whose recommendations carry weight, who moves in circles that could expand your world significantly if you're connected to them. And for some of you, this power is more internal. They're just one of those people who seems solid, grounded, confident without being arrogant, who knows who they are and doesn't apologize for it, who probably has strong boundaries, who doesn't get shaken easily, who has this calm authority that comes from being secure in themselves, what they all share. They're probably not going to be passive. They seem like the type who makes things happen rather than waits for things to happen to them, who takes initiative, who leads rather than follows, who has vision and the ability to execute on that vision. Now, let me talk about how this person might change your life, because that's significant energy to pick up on. The change seems like it could come through elevation. Being with this person might raise your standards for how you're treated, for what you accept, for what you believe is possible. They could show you what healthy partnership looks like if you haven't experienced that before. What it means to be with someone who's consistent, who follows through, who doesn't play games because they're too mature for that. For some of you, the change might be practical. They could introduce you to new opportunities, new networks, new ways of thinking about your career or your goals. Being connected to them might open doors you didn't even know existed, might expose you to lifestyles or possibilities you've only observed from outside. And for many of you, the change seems internal. Being with someone this solid might make you more solid. Being with someone this confident might help you access your own confidence. They could mirror back to you your own power that you haven't been owning. Challenge you to step into bigger versions of yourself. Refuse to let you play small because they see your potential even when you don't. You guys, have you been feeling like something's shifting in your love life lately? Like maybe you're done with the types you used to date, done with immaturity or inconsistency or people who can't match your energy. That shift you're feeling might be you getting ready for this person, clearing space for someone different than what you've known before, someone who actually meets you where you are instead of making you shrink to accommodate their limitations. Because here's what I'm sensing: this person probably won't tolerate you playing small either. They're not going to be interested in someone who hides their light or diminishes themselves. They want an equal, someone confident enough to stand beside them, someone ambitious about their own life, someone who brings their own power to the relationship instead of looking to them to provide everything. Let me describe what they might be like as a partner. Based on the energy I'm picking up, they seem like they'd be protective, not controlling, but protective. There's probably a difference for them. They'd want you safe, want you supported, want to handle things that stress you out. Not because they think you can't handle them yourself, but because partnership to them means making each other's lives easier. They're probably generous, not just with money, though that could be part of it, but with their time, their attention, their resources. When they commit to someone, seems like they go all in. They're not half-hearted about relationships. They either want you or they don't. And if they want you, you'll know it through their actions, not just their words. They might be traditional in some ways. Could be they have certain values around family or partnership or gender roles. Not necessarily in limiting ways, but they probably have structure around how they see relationships working, clear ideas about what they want, what they're building toward, what they expect from a partner, and what they're willing to offer in return. And they're probably direct. They don't seem like the type to play games or send mixed signals. When they're interested, they'll probably make it clear. When they're not, they'll make that clear too. They might value honesty even when it's uncomfortable, straight communication over passive aggressive hinting. Now I need to address something important because powerful people can be intimidating. You might meet this person and feel like they're out of your league. Like, what would someone like that want with someone like you? That's your insecurity talking. That's old programming that says you have to be small or struggling to be lovable. That's the part of you that hasn't caught up to the fact that you're ready for this level of partnership. But here's what I'm picking up. If this person is interested in you, it's because they see something in you, maybe something you don't fully see in yourself yet. Powerful people don't waste time on people they don't respect. If they're pursuing you or showing interest, it's because you have qualities they value. Maybe your intelligence, your creativity, your kindness, your ambition, your authenticity. Something draws them that isn't about you being perfect, but about you being real. So don't shrink if you meet someone like this. Don't diminish yourself to make them comfortable or because you think that's what they want. Stay in your power. Let them see the full you. Because if they're the right person, they'll appreciate that. And if they're not, better to know early that they need someone smaller than who you actually are. Drop a comment if you feel ready for this kind of partnership. If you've been doing the work to become someone who can handle being with someone powerful without losing yourself in them, because that's the key, you guys. This person could change your life, but you can't let them become your whole life. You need to maintain your own identity, your own goals, your own power. Otherwise, the relationship becomes unbalanced, and that serves no one. You know what else I'm sensing? The timing around when this person might show up or reveal themselves if they're already present. For some of you, this seems recent or current, someone you've just met or just started noticing, someone whose energy feels different than people you've dated before. Pay attention to who's showing up in your life right now, especially if they seem more stable or mature or purposeful than your usual type. That difference might be exactly what you need. For others, this could be coming in the next few months. Someone you haven't met yet, but who seems to be approaching your reality, maybe through work, through friends, through online dating, through just being out in the world doing your thing. The energy suggests you won't have to chase this. They'll probably make themselves known once they're in your orbit. And for some of you, this might be someone you already know but haven't seen romantically yet. Someone in your professional world, someone you're friends with, someone whose qualities you respect but you never thought of them that way. The energy could shift between you at some point. What was platonic might become something else once timing aligns. Let me talk about what preparing for this person might look like. Because if someone powerful is coming into your life, you want to be ready. First, work on your own confidence. Not fake confidence, real confidence. The kind that comes from knowing your worth, from being clear about what you bring to a relationship, from having your own life and goals and identity. Powerful people are attracted to people who are powerful in their own right, who aren't looking to be saved or completed, but who want partnership between two whole people. Second, get clear on your standards. What do you actually want in a partner? What will you accept and what won't you tolerate? Because powerful people will test your boundaries, not maliciously, but they're used to getting what they want. You need to be solid enough in your boundaries that you don't abandon them just because someone impressive is interested in you. Third, handle your past. If you have unhealed wounds or unresolved issues with exes or trauma that affects how you show up in relationships, address that now. Do the therapy, do the work. Because someone at this level probably won't have patience for drama that comes from unhealed patterns. They'll want someone who's done enough work on themselves to show up healthy. Fourth, elevate your own life. Focus on your career, your goals, your health, your friendships. Build a life you're proud of, independent of any relationship, because the best partnerships happen when two people with full lives choose to share them, not when someone with an empty life latches on to someone else's fullness. Fifth, stay open but discerning. Don't close yourself off because you're scared or because you've been hurt before. But also don't ignore red flags just because someone's successful or attractive or says the right things. Powerful doesn't always mean healthy. Make sure this person's power is used well, that they treat people with respect, that their character matches their accomplishments. Let me ask you something. What would it mean for your life if you partnered with someone truly solid? Someone you didn't have to worry about, who you could trust completely, who supported your dreams while pursuing their own, who made you feel safe while also challenging you to grow. How would that change things for you? Because I think for a lot of you, this partnership could be transformative. Not because you need someone to save you, but because the right partnership amplifies what you're already building. Mm. Gives you support and resources and encouragement that helps you reach goals faster than you could alone. Create synergy where both people become more together than they were separate. That's the potential I'm sensing here. Not a rescuer coming to save a damsel, but a powerful person meeting another powerful person and deciding to build something together, both bringing strength, both bringing vision, both making each other's lives richer and fuller and more aligned with what you both actually want. Here's what I want you to remember. If this person shows up in your life, you get to decide if you want what they're offering. Powerful doesn't mean right for you. Successful doesn't mean compatible. Impressive doesn't mean healthy. You still need to use your discernment. Still need to pay attention to how they treat you, how they make you feel, whether their values align with yours, whether their vision for life and relationship matches what you actually want. Don't be so dazzled by someone's power that you ignore whether they're actually good for you. Don't compromise your needs just because someone impressive is interested. Stay clear. Stay grounded in what you know you need. And if this person can provide that while also bringing their strength and stability, then maybe this is something worth exploring. But if they can't or won't meet your needs, if the relationship requires you to shrink or sacrifice or settle, then their power doesn't matter. You're allowed to say no to impressive people who aren't right for you. You're allowed to choose yourself over partnership with someone powerful but incompatible. Take what resonates from this reading, everyone. The energy suggests someone significant might be coming into your life or might already be present. Someone whose presence could shift things for you, change your trajectory, expand your world. But you get to decide if that changes what you want. If that person is who you want, if that partnership serves your highest good, trust your inner knowing. Trust that you're worthy of powerful partnership. Trust that you don't have to diminish yourself to receive love from someone strong. Trust that the right person will appreciate your power, not be threatened by it. Trust that you can be both soft and strong, both receptive and boundaried, both open to love and protective of your peace. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching this reading. I appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings to everyone watching today. Take care of yourselves. Keep building your own power while you wait for or evaluate this partnership. You're exactly where you need to be. Ready or getting ready for a level of partnership you haven't experienced before. Preparing to meet someone who matches your growth. About to see what it's like to be with someone truly solid. Have a beautiful day, everyone.